The federal government denied a request for tornado recovery aid. Arkansas lawmakers and Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders are asking them to reconsider. The Federal Emergency Management Agency rejected Sanders' request last week. Sanders asked for helping cover damage caused by severe storms in March. Sanders sent a letter appealing FEMA's decision and requested a 30-day extension. U.S. Senators John Bozeman and Tom Cotton and U.S. Representative Rick Crawford followed with their own letters. They asked President Donald Trump to reconsider the denial. The aftermath of February's destructive flooding, FEMA has denied federal aid to people in 8 Kentucky counties, including Franklin.
And as Kylie Hill finds out, it's a decision that has left many flood victims without the help they were counting on. It's our top story at 6:30.
It's been 68 days since February's devastating flooding, and just 48 days after that, Kentucky was hit once again with deadly flooding.
It's been a lot for this community. We're not used to, we're used to flooding some along the river, but not to this magnitude. We have over 514 homes affected, so it's big. It's a big devastation for us.
On Wednesday, Governor Andy Beshear said 8 counties were denied individual assistance following February's flooding. FEMA said the denials were because the damages were not severe enough.
That probably doesn't seem very fair to the family in that county that thinks, why can't I just go to the adjacent county, go to their disaster recovery center and get help? Unfortunately, that's not the way the law is written.
Beshear says he's disappointed by this decision and plans to appeal.
The help that would be available if we don't win that appeal is through groups like the American Red Cross and other charitable organizations that are out there. Those that were denied public assistance, city and county governments will work with directly. We may be able to help through the SAFE Fund.
I sat down with Franklin County Judge Executive Michael Mueller to talk about the FEMA denial, and he told me nothing surprises him anymore.
I actually talked to emergency management early on about, that funding for, personal people, and it's interesting because they've never figured out the formula. There has to be so much mass destruction.
In the meantime, Beshear requested a major disaster declaration from President Donald Trump on April 11th for the early April flooding. The state is still waiting to hear if that request has been approved.
It took 10 days in February, and I think we're on day 14 here. But I understand people are anxious, and even 10 days seemed like a long time before. We're checking with the White House every day. We've got folks calling our contacts there every single day, and in the end, this is on the president's desk. We need his help. It more than qualifies under the law, and we hope he'll sign it soon.
I just want to make sure everybody just gets through this, like I said, just better and bigger and stronger, and just, I just really appreciate everybody from the whole state and nation that have reached out and shown support.
In Franklin County, Kylie Hill, Fox 56 News.
Tonight, a federal relief request for victims of last month's deadly storm outbreak is still awaiting the president's approval.
Yeah, but he's already denied a request from the state of Arkansas for that same storm system. That leaves some Mississippians to wonder if federal help will ever come. 16 WAPT's Beth Al Miles is in Walthall County with more details.
With word that Arkansas wasn't able to get the funds they requested from the March tornadoes that ripped through the state, it has some people in Mississippi raising an eyebrow, thinking, will we get the funds that we requested? The people here in Walthall County, which was hit one of the hardest during that time, are telling us the only help they've received has been from the community.
So this is where our house used to be.
There is a lot of work left to be done for Quatisha Ratliff and her family.
This was the front porch. When the tornado hit, the tornado picked my car and moved it over here.
But possibly without the help of federal funds?
Somebody get President Trump on the line. Because, listen, all he got to do is he's sad and everything else. He been sad and everything else. One more piece of paper won't hurt.
With Arkansas being denied federal funds for its cleanup, Quatisha, grateful to be alive, doesn't see that money coming anytime soon to Mississippi.
Hearing about the other places that's been denied and we haven't heard anything, I feel like they're going to deny us. I mean, I don't know what else they need to see.
Mississippi's Emergency Management Agency telling 16 that Mississippians shouldn't worry. This is all just a waiting game.
We did our due diligence. We dug very deep and hard to make sure that we had the numbers and what did those numbers possibly qualify us for?
And because the Magnolia State is no stranger to severe weather, McCraney assured us Mississippi took the appropriate steps to receive the funds they need.
We've got the numbers. We meet the gates in each and every one of those counties. We're way above them, and we feel very confident in our request that's gone up to FEMA at this time.
At some point, that the tornado was going to end.
Those who were affected most are praying for a speedy recovery.
My husband told me to give him a year.
Bethal Miles, 16 WAPT News.